Today, I'm opening up a $1,000 PopKingPaul Funko Pop Mystery Box. You heard that right. This box right here, this little tiny box, was $1,000 purchase price. If you like the more expensive mystery boxes, these high-end, high-roller type of boxes, this one is the one you want to watch. But before we get into this box though, we have to kind of like get the video warmed up a little bit. We just can't jump straight into a $1,000 mystery box, right? No. So what I have here is two MysteryGrail.com Funko Pop mystery boxes, 15 bucks a piece. I have two $15 boxes and one $1,000 box in this video. So these, a much cheaper price point entry box, 15 bucks plus shipping for every box. You get one Funko Pop and a brand new $7 Pop Shield Pop Protector. That's who I use with all my Funko Pops. It was $7 at pop.com. You get candy and a scratch off card with a very small chance of getting out a big time Grail. I've never gotten one. Maybe today's the day. You ready? First one, Mystery Grail. Grail? Not a Grail, but it is a decent pop though. It's a decent pop. We've got the Green Goblin. Mech Strike Green Goblin. We got our two pieces of candy. Scratch off card first. Actually right now, I think I have 83,000 and like 200 tokens built up on the website to cash in for a major Grail. 200 more tokens, so that gives me 83,000 and like 400 tokens right now. So I've got a lot of tokens saved up. Just waiting for the website to drop some kind of major Grail for me to cash in all those tokens. But the Green Goblin coming in at $12 for the first box. Lost a few dollars on it. But these, I buy these mainly for appetizer boxes for my more expensive mystery box videos. One more. These go on sale every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time and every Thursday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Here we go. Come on, Grail. Grail? Doesn't look like it. We have Lilo. Okay. We got Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. Okay. Two more candy. I probably lost money on this box too. More than likely. I got a feeling. It's probably not worth $15. Oh, hold on. It's worth 20. It's worth 20. So I actually recouped a couple bucks I lost on that box. But I'm still down though on those two boxes. I'm still down a little bit. And bonus, I got 200 more tokens to cash in on the website. That's the appetizer boxes. It's time for the $1,000 mystery box. Here's all the details. This was called PopKingPaul's All Grail Buffet Guaranteed Overvalue Mystery Box. This is nothing but Grails. Every pop in the box. It is $1,000 per box plus shipping. He made 10 total boxes. I bought 4 out of the 10 boxes. So I bought 40% of this entire mystery box run. They actually sat on sale for probably, I bet you what, 20-30 minutes before they sold out. I bought my first box. I bought a second box like right after that. Waited like 5 minutes and bought a third box. 5 more minutes, I bought my fourth box. I called it quits. So I have 4 of these. We're just doing one today though. 2 to 3 pops per box. That's it. This has some pretty good weight in there for only 3 pops max. So we've got some pops probably in some pop armors in here. It says only 3 out of the 10 boxes have 3 pops. So 7 out of 10 boxes only contain 2 pops in the box. It says prices were taken from HobbyDB as of June 26, 2023. So, a little less than 2 months ago. And are only guaranteed at that time. Values can change. It says guaranteed overvalue. Every box was at least $1,100 at the time of boxing. So you're guaranteed to get $100 more than what you paid, no matter what. At least half or more of your box is paid for in just one pop. So that means every box has a pop worth over $500. So the top 10 hits. So each box will have one of these top 10 hits. You have that very rare Wolverine from the, I can't see what the sticker says, but you know what I'm saying, that super rare one. You've got the OG Metallic SDCC Genie. You've got the Barbarossa with Monkey. You have Freddy Funko as, I think, one of the Ghostbusters, maybe, kind of looks like. You have 2 of the Marty Plutonium Glows, 1 of the Glow Obi-Wan, the original Ghostface, Jason Voorhees Glow Chase, and the Pink Chrome Batman. Top 10 hits. Each box will have 1 of those hits. So the top 2 will be the Wolverine and the Metallic Genie will be the top 2 hits. Other hits you can get out of this box: a Ghostface. You can get the original Ace Venturas, the Glow Freddy Krueger Chase, the OG Lokis. There's still some big pops, okay? But it says each box will have at least 1 pop from the first picture, which was the top 10 hits, which will range in value between $510 to $870, and then 1 to 2 additional pops from the second picture. All those range between $145 to $470. So the lowest valued pop this entire run was $145. That's the lowest value pop. Every pop in this mystery box run is a grail. There's no junk. This should be double boxed. I know PopKingPaul usually double boxes most of his mystery boxes, especially these big, expensive boxes, like $1,000 boxes. And it is. Box in the box. Ready to do this $1,000 mystery box. Still all sealed up. It's heavy. I bet you almost every pop in here is in some kind of a pop armor, because this thing's got some weight to it. For only 2 to 3 pops per box. So these more expensive mystery boxes are a gamble, but at least with the PopKingPaul box, you're guaranteed over what you paid. So that is a positive. You won't lose anything. That's a positive. But since everything is over guaranteed value, no box is going to be like worth $2,000. In order for them to be like big, like return on investment, some people kind of have to lose some. This is guaranteed value. This is more, you're just buying a mystery box, hoping to get out some really cool grails out. Here we go. How many's in here? There are 3 in here, actually. Pop Armor, Pop Stack, Pop Stack. So there are... Yeah, it feels like... I think... Or is there 3 in Pop Armors? Actually, might be 3 in Pop Armors. Or 2 in Pop Armors. Let me flip this around this way. Okay, this first one is in a Pop Stack, though. Let me get this one out first. We got the Carnage. This is the Blacklight Carnage. This was the first Marvel Blacklight pop that they made. $145 pop. That is a nice one. I know with this pop, there are a ton of counterfeits on the market. You go to websites like Alibaba, places like that, you can get this pop for like 20 bucks. Of course, it is counterfeit. It's pretty low quality. Yeah, this one through the protector looks good. Everything checks out. But 145 bucks, we still have $855 more to make up. Or actually over that. Okay. Okay, so this one is not a... What kind of protector is that? Is it graded or something? It feels different. Oh! What protector is that? That's a weird one. But we have the OG Ace Ventura pop. This one is an incredibly hard pop to find now. I actually hit this pop in a mystery box, I think last year, early this year. I actually held it back. Hopefully someday Jim Carrey does a private signing. I held it back. This is an incredibly hard pop to find. And box-wise, this one's actually in really nice shape. It is a 10-year-old, over 10-year-old pop. This is the OG Ace Ventura. Man, this thing is actually very nice shape. Has one small little blemish right there on the box. That's it. For the age of it, this is pretty mint. That's a nice hit. This one, it says PBG value of 400 bucks. This is a very odd case. I think this pop has been in this case for a long time. That's why it's in such nice condition. But this is a very weird pop protector. I've never seen this one before. So these two combined right here are $545. Which means this pop here in the Pop Armor is the one that's worth over $500. These two pops, I'm happy with those. Those are very solid hits right there. But what is my big hit in this box? You ready to find out? You excited? Here we go. What'd I get? Oh, very nice one. I got the Glow Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is only a 3,000 piece from the Star Wars Celebration 2020. This is a fantastic pop. I've had this pop, I think, like 3 times now. Actually, all for mystery boxes. And whoa, this one is minty. This one, honestly, this thing's like 10 out of 10 condition. There is not a single flaw on this whole box. This is the kind of pop, if you want to get graded, that thing's like gem mint condition. That is nice. So yeah, this box, very happy with these 3 hits. 3 incredible grails. Incredible grails. Let's go ahead and let me see PPG value. Let's see how well I did. This pop is interesting. It says it's only worth $100 PPG value, but I'm looking at sales. In the past 180 days, the lowest it sold for was $125 on eBay. The highest it sold for was $250. Average it sells for $168 on eBay. So where did PPG get a $100 value from? That's wrong. That is not correct. He has a $145 on it. I'll have it in a future Whatnot auction as a buy it now. I'll probably put, I bet you, like $150 on it. Yeah, the average sale for the past 180 days, 6 months, was $168. The average sale for the past year with 30 sales was $151. So it's never sold for $100. So that's very odd. PPG price on this is incorrect, but I'll just do the PPG value that Paul gave it of $145. This pub is actually a prime example of why HobbyDB PPG is just a guide, because pops can be very wrong on that app. All it takes is one person to put in the incorrect pricing and they can skew the entire pricing of a certain pop until it gets fixed. Like this is a prime example of PPG is just a guide. If the value seems way too low or too high, check the past 6 months of sales. You can kind of figure out what the average is, and it's not $100. It's like a $150 pop on average. Pop number 2, Ace Ventura. This had a PPG value of $400. PPG says it's worth $480. Just go and check verifying value. In the past 7 days, it sold one time for $470. In the past 180 days, it sold for a low of $377, a high of $700, with an average sale of $506 on eBay. So $480 is actually not that far off. So it looks like this one, PPG has, looks like whenever he priced it out, PPG was kind of off on it, and it's actually worth more than what PPG had it whenever he boxed this thing up like 6 weeks ago. So in this way, the PPG was low back then, and it corrected itself now. So $480, that's a very hard to find pop. And last one, the Obi-Wan Kenobi 3,000 piece glow. This is a very desired Star Wars Grail. $680. PPG today is $710. So it went up $30 in value. So just go ahead, check completed sales, just like I did the other 2 pops. Because when it comes to some more expensive Grails, sometimes the pops don't change hands very often. So PPG can be wrong on these expensive Grails. The cheapy stuff is, that's like a pop that's worth like $30. They change hands daily. But more expensive pops, harder to find pops, don't have as many sales. So you can actually go back and kind of figure out what the average is, and you can actually use like HobbyDB and find out the actual true average sales of a pop pretty easily. So this one, in the past 180 days on eBay, it had 23 sales. It sold for a high of $820, sold for a low of $416. That's a very interesting mixture there. An average of $595 for the past 60 days. Is sold for a high of $760, a low of $630, an average of $682. So PPG right now says it's $710. When he boxed up at $680, about $700. So I actually would kind of take the average, about $700 in sales for this like big Grail. So this video wasn't only just like a very high price point mystery box. We kind of had like a little class session on how to properly use the HobbyDB app when it comes to Grails. That the prices can be off. You kind of have to go back, look at 6 months, 3 months of kind of sales to kind of see what the true value is. But by doing that, this box, I got it at $13.25, so you can say it's probably worth around $1,300 for this box. I got it for only $1,000. So these 3 actually will be available in the future Whatnot live auction, more likely in the buy it now section. So if you want to buy these, you can buy this from me in Whatnot. You can download Whatnot down below in the description box of this video. There'll be a link to Whatnot. Download it using that link and you'll save 15 bucks if you only use my link to download it. For your first purchase, $15 off. This pop, I'm actually going to upgrade this one to a brand new $7 of pop armor, because this expensive major grail deserves to be in the Cadillac of pop protection, which is $7 a pop armor, which is what I use for all of my big time grails. I don't use pop stacks. Nah, not for the big time grails. Pop armors are the way to go. Buy $7pop.com for all of your big time grails. You want the Cadillac of pop protection, right? I do. I know you do too. So thanks for watching. This was fun and actually a little bit educational.
They call me a god. 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 Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon.